Okay, so let's continue to the part 3 of our graphing linear equation. So this time let's try solving this problem. Okay, so to deal with this problem, of course, we have to simplify it first, apply the distributive property of multiplication, and then until you narrow it down to something that is meaningful. Okay, so let's start. So this becomes 2x, and this becomes 4 minus y equals 4, and then we will combine the similar terms. So this will become 2x minus y equals to 0, because we place positive 4 at the right side, so it will become negative. 4 minus 4 becomes 0. And then what we can do here is let's try applying the intercept method. Let's see if we can solve this problem by applying the intercept method. Okay, given this value, what we will do is to add y here. 2x equals to y. Okay, there you go. And then we can do 2x here and 2 here, and then x is equals to y over 2. Okay, so this is our final answer. Now our x is dependent from the value of y divided by 2. Okay, so let's apply the intercept method. So let's say our y is 0 divided by 2, and then 0 divided by 2, that is 0. So therefore, if y is 0, then x is 0. So x is 0. Okay, now let's try placing 0 for x. Let's assume that y is 0. Y over 2 is equals to x. So let's turn this to 0 over 2. Then this is 0 equals to x. Now let's try solving for y. If we are going to use intercept method here, let's try to solve for y. So 2x. So basically, intercept method does not apply to this kind of problem. Okay, because if you are going to put 0 for our y, then x will become 0. If we will put 0 to our x, if we will put 0 to our x using this equation here, or using this one, because we can multiply this, no? We can multiply this. Y over 2 is equals to x, and then multiply this with 2. So y is equals to 2x. Then multiplying, so we have here same equation here. If we are going to replace this with the 0, so 2 times 0 is 0, so therefore y is also 0. Y is also 0. So we cannot plot points having a value of 0 for x and then value of 0 for y. So meaning intercept method is not applicable for this case. So what we will do is to create a table. Okay, if you find that intercept method is not applicable, then that's the time that we'll create a table. Okay, so we found out that intercept method is not suitable for this problem, so that is why we are going to create a table. At least 2 points, that's enough, because to define a line we need 2 points. We need only 2 points. So To do that, let's start writing here our x and our y, and then let's say the value of our x is -2. So -2 times 2, that is -4. -1 times 2, that is -2. And let's say 0, and our y is 0. Okay, so we need only 2 points, so we don't need to include this 0 here. So let's now graph our line. So for x, we need to have negative numbers, -1, -2. For our y, we need to have also negative numbers. Okay, there you go. The first pair is -2 for x, so we have -2 here, and then -4 for y. So the first point goes around here. And then for the second pair, we have -1 for x, and then -2 for y. So the point is around here. So we can now put and draw the line within these points. There you go. That is how we plot this equation. Okay, so intercept method is not always a solution for finding the easiest way of solving the equation. Okay, let's have another example. So what if you were given this equation? Let's say y is -2 and there is no value for x. What will you do if this is the equation? Y is -2 and there's no value for x. If you were given this kind of equation, then it means that whatever the value of x does not matter. What matters here is the value of y. So how do we plot that? So create your graph, and then write the numbers of your axis, x-axis and y-axis. But for this, we have only have y-axis. So 1 and then 2, and then since we have a value of -2 here, so meaning the point is around here. How about the x? Where should we place the x? So it doesn't matter. We don't care about the x. Given this equation that y is -2, we don't care about the value of x. So meaning our line goes like this. Okay. That's how we plot this equation. Okay, let's have another example. Let's say we have x is 4 and y is missing. We don't have y. We did not define the value of y. What we only have here is just the value of x. So if this is the case, then just draw the numbers for your x. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're not interested of the value of y because what we are given is the value of x. So it means that the point is around here and the line goes along with the x-axis. Okay, that's how you plot your x cos of 4. I'm sorry, no, that is not the answer. Sorry, let me correct this one. Okay, let's plot x is equals to 4. One, 2, 3, and 4. And 4. So the value of x is around here, 4. So how do we plot this? Since there is no y, so the line will go like this. Okay, that's how we plot x equals to 4. Okay, so that's all for this video, and then see you in the next lessons.